that night, I planned my suicide. I was going to go to a nice hotel and take my shotgun, broken down in a suitcase, and end it there.
That was John McAlpin's reaction upon hearing that he had cancer.
I just decided I wasn't going to die that kind of death.
Just one day after having a tumor in his small intestine removed, the surgeon told McAlpin that though the surgery was successful, they had found cancer in his lymph nodes.
I took that to mean my cancer was terminal, that it had spread throughout my body.
The next day, John was visited by Dr. David Silverberg, an oncologist.
He said, "So, Mr. McAlpin, tell me about your cancer." And I told him I knew it was terminal. He said, "Who told you your cancer's terminal?" I said, "No one had to. I just know." He said, "Mr. McAlpin, I will make a deal with you. If you promise to maintain a positive attitude, and it's vital that you do, I will give you your life back." And instantly I did a 180.
John immediately started treatment at Methodist Estabrook Cancer Center.
I didn't know what to expect. I guess I expected death and dying. Last thing in the world I expected was Barnum and Bailey in the form of Joyce and Ethel, the two greeters. And Ethel had me laughing before I got to the front desk, and Joyce is just so full of love and hugs.
How you doing?
Living.
I began to realize I'm not walking into death and dying. I'm coming into a new family here.
John had a CAT scan at the end of 6 months. He was cancer-free, but the good news would be short-lived.
6 months later, he found 2 tumors.
John endured hard chemo and several rounds of radiation. In the midst of his treatment, he found out that Ethel was retiring from her job at the front door.
I told my wife I'm going to apply for that position. And she thought I was nuts. She said, "You're 61 years old, you have terminal cancer." And I said, yeah, I'm 61, I've got terminal cancer. I'm perfect for it.
John got the job, and through radiation and chemo, he stood at the door of Estabrook,
Hi, how are we doing today?
welcoming weary patients
You need help finding where you're going?
every day
Right, Access Center.
Access
Yes.
Center, okay.
for 4 hours a day.
During the worst days, the hardest days, I had a button made, and I wore it on my smock every day. It says, "My cancer is terminal. I'm not." Hello, ladies. How are we doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good. You know, most people go through their life, they never find their calling.
Oh,
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
They do a job, they raise a family, they have grandkids. Sir, can I take the wheelchair for you?
no, I need it.
No, I mean, can I push it?
Oh, push it. Okay.
No, I push her around all.
You push around all the time, okay. They never really find what they were born for.
This is my last visit for 3 months, so
Okay.
I won't see you for a while.
I found it. Well, I know exactly what I was born for. Maybe I'll see you for a 6-month checkup.
Yes, okay.
I'll walk you out.
All right.
I'm doing it. Mary, is it okay if I pray for you?
You bet.
Okay.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Lord, we just lift Mary up. This isn't a job, this is a ministry.
Thank you very much.
You betcha.
That was very nice.
Bye-bye.
You know, I wouldn't trade my life with anybody.